Like when I play Nurse, I get the sweatiest survivors. It's an interesting color on this map with this filter. It's very yellow. Thanks for the follow. I am fairly new streaming on TikTok. I'm mostly on YouTube. So we'll just feel out how they play. We know one ran this way. But sometimes it's too late to come back. Sometimes I just get outplayed. Like this one's running off this way. Take the hill with Nurse so you can get view. Look, she's just holding W, taking off. So I'm chasing her all around the map, basically. She's taking me like along, basically all around the edge map to Shack now. It'd be smarter for me to do that than it would be to follow her. Honestly, I should have just thrown this one on the ground and went for the other one who was right there, because they're probably still doing the gen right there in my face. So we'll see like how they behave, basically. Are they memeing or are they trying to be slick, you know? Like pop a gen right in my face is what she's doing. That's what it seems like. Now the other one will grab the unhook, probably. Oh, no, I guess not. One's right here. So I don't know if she was just trying to... I don't know what she was doing there, you know? It's hard to tell sometimes. It's like, was she just trying to give me the endurance hit so then she could run away? Or is she trying to just give up? She did run, so she didn't like... She let me hit her with the endurance, but then she ran. So it's hard to read like what they're trying to do. That's the whole thing I'm trying to figure out. Are they trying to outplay me and make me look stupid, or are they just kind of giving up? They haven't given up yet. And sometimes it's different for every person. Like one of them's giving up, but the other one's trying to play you for a fool. Probably should have kicked the other gen with pop. My flop era, cat bread, gums, pumpkin butt. I don't know, they seem like silly names. Let's see if they're on any of these gens. No. Nothing here. Nothing there. So they really don't have any progress aside from this gen. No, come with me. I don't know, so basically in this game, I find that there are two types of people. There are toxic people, and then there are cool people. And the toxic people are toxic whether they win or lose, meaning they're just mean-spirited. So they will trash talk you whether you win or whether you lose, or whether they win or whether they lose. It doesn't matter. If they win, they'll trash talk you and say things like, oh, P100 nurse, are you joking? You blink like that? You're trash. You should just quit nurse and quit the game altogether, you know? So if you lose, that's what they'll say. But if you win, they'll be like, oh, you play nurse with those add-ons and those perks and you have to camp. You play like trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll just be nasty regardless of the outcome of the game. And then you have cool people who are pretty cool regardless of the outcome of the game. So if you beat them, they're like cool about it. And they're like, good game, you did well, like, you whooped us. And if they beat you, they're still cool. They'll just be like, you know, you did really well and whatnot. And they got a cool personality. And that's basically the two kinds of people that play this game. And you never really know which ones you have. You almost don't even know till the end game if and when they talk trash or when they say something nice. So there'll be games where, like, I went easy on players and then they'll trash talk me and teabag me at the gate. And then there are games where I went hard on players and they were pretty cool. And so you almost don't know. And I try, like, in the game to read them, to see, like, what I'm up against, so I know how I want to basically handle it, or, you know, how I want to play, basically. Like, this one keeps sabotaging hooks, but it's not necessarily anything toxic about that. That's just part of the game. I mean, she might even have a challenge that is to sabotage hooks within certain range of the killer while they're carrying someone. They're all sabotaging hooks. Or at least two of them. This one is annoying me for one reason. She has, I think she's got the buckle up for the people combo, which is really broken. And it's like whatever, that's also part of the game. It's nothing to really be bothered by, but it is like a completely broken perk combo at the moment. And they do it right in your face. They just pick people up right in your face. And they both have endurance. So it's a little bit obnoxious. It's kind of like, it's borderline exploit. You can TP up. Yeah. I mean, they haven't given up, obviously. They're still running around like cockroaches. Not Death Hook yet. But that's the point in the build. Yeah, I mean, it is, but it's like, sometimes the developers put things without thinking it through and realizing just how cracked it is. And it might be a little less of a threat to a nurse, but think about some like M1 killer that chased someone around forever and finally gets it down, and then someone pops up, does for the people with buckle up, and no matter who that killer hits, they have endurance and they get away, and all that chasing was for nothing. And then they just do it again or something like that. And so, yeah, it's there, and it's not an exploit technically, but to me, it's a little bit obnoxious. I haven't used that combo. But yeah. So anyway, just like that's part of the game, right? And part of the build. This is part of my build right here. And part of my game. So if they're gonna play like that, then that's fine. But they might get choked. And they should be okay with that. Meet you downstairs. Yeah, so nurse can teleport up. Just like that. Depends where you're landing though. If I'm landing like, see that my blink just got blocked. So if I try to blink to an object, it'll get blocked. But if I blink to a spot, like right there. So if I landed my blink right here on this, it would block me and I wouldn't be able to blink. But as long as, so that this area is very hard to blink through because it's all congested with objects. So if I were to chase in here, I'd have to land in the areas where there aren't things. Look, they're right below. They probably just did the same thing, the buckle up for the people right underneath me. I know she's right next to me, but I just want to get an aura read. Ah, that was my bad. So is she giving up? She might be giving up. I think she gave up. And she's not even death hook. So I'll hook her again. And if she wants to kill herself on hook, that's her choice. Oh, she's gonna sabo it. Man, see, the fang's a little annoying here. But, whatever. Did she really give up? No, she's running again. See, sometimes they just play games with you. They act like they're giving up, but they want to just, like, give you that endurance hit, and then they're gonna run off and pull some shenanigans. But anyway, this one I'm gonna all her hook sabos. Take some photographs for the scrapbook. Rami, thanks for the follow. Chris, thank you. Back up. Let's see how they behave. Are you guys done? You gonna put your med kit down? See? I think they gave up. What? She wants to get hooked. See, now we could be nice, right? Now we could be nice. Give them some points, farm a little bit. And as far as I'm concerned, they could do the last gen and leave. I don't really care. Because they conceded. They admitted defeat. You know? And once they do that, it's like forfeiting. Game's up. What do I need to kill them for? What do I need to strangle them for? Unless they want to, I mean... I'll give them one last chance to do the gen. Let's see. I'll give them this last chance here. If they want to do this gen. Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch at the moment, but I do on YouTube. She wants to die. Alright, she wants to die. She's made her choice. Let's do it right here for Jill to watch. Oh, no, she's not Moriable. Okay. Maybe she doesn't want to die. Maybe she's just trying to give me another hook. Maybe it's not. I thought she wanted me to kill her. I think she's just trying to give me another hook. Let me see if this one's Moriable or not. No, she's not. The Fang left. Is she trying to die or what? What? I guess she wants to die. We'll give her another chance to leave since the gen is finished. See if she goes. Should we Mori her? Should we Mori her? Alright, I think she wants to die. She's made it abundantly clear. She wants to get Mori'd. That was her choice. She had every opportunity to leave. She would have wanted it that way. Finally got the Mori you wanted, at least. We gained profit. You were the one that did the Noed nurse hiding in Midwich roof. Noed doesn't work on nurse. Look at the mark. Okay. I don't know. Did I do Noed nurse hiding in Midwich roof? Sounds like something Super Alf would do. Or did. Or never again, what? It was you I went against 2 matches ago? Which match? Kate with Meg. Was it in the Red Forest? Did I let you live? My whole game just restarted for some reason. I let you live. How sweet of me. I do that sometimes. Usually Kate's. Get a break. Oh yeah, so the Meg gave up and you were still like trying to lurk around and do gens. And then I found you, hooked you, the Meg took you off and you kind of just stood there. Yeah. Well, as I was just explaining a little bit ago, if people just give up, then I don't feel the need to kill them. It's when they're really trying to outplay me or just sweat or rush gens or teabag or click their flashlights or be obnoxious or sabo every hook like that Fang was doing, or for the people buckle up in my face or do gens in my face. It's like when they do things that are very like overconfident, then it's like game on. But if people just stand there and put their med kit down or whatever, their item, and just basically give up, it's like, okay, do the gens and leave then. It's pretty simple with me. If you just admit defeat, you're free to go. I'm not like one of those killers that have to just sweat for a 4K every game. I don't really care. There are a lot of times I just let entire teams leave. Like if people just want to meme around and they just start acting silly and they don't, you know, they're not even competing, then like what's there to compete? Like what do I have to prove? I gotta, like it's the same thing. I don't attack AFK players because they're not even there. I might down them just to put them, just to slug them so they don't immediately hop on a gen. But I'm not gonna like try to tunnel them out of the game so I can get an easy win. After 2 kills, I was like, well, I'll just do what I can and call it a day. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, you never really know what people are thinking or how they're acting, and all you could do is try to read their gestures. And in this game, all you have is like 2 gestures, well, 3, like pointing, beckoning someone over to you, and then like teabagging. So it's more of like the context in which it's done. Like if somebody comes up to me, crouches twice and puts their medkit down, that's obviously like more of a friendly teabag. It's not really a teabag, it's just like crouching because it's like a gesture. But if somebody is running from me, they hit me with a pallet, then they rapidly teabag while facing backwards and looking back at me, and then they run away to the next pallet, then that's like more of a toxic kind of teabag. So you have to just read the gestures of how people are playing and hopefully you get it right. Because there are other people that are just playing to win and they're hitting gens hard and stuff. Because that's the objective of the game. They're not necessarily being toxic about it. But you never know. Sometimes you play a game and you feel like everybody was cool, and then in the end game, they just trash talk you. And then you wish you did kill them. So, but what I find is if you do kill people and they're actually cool, they'll be cool about it anyway. They know it's just a game, and they'll be like, it's all good. Like, your job is the killer. You're supposed to kill us. You did what you're supposed to do. Like, it's all good. So, those are the people that have the right attitude about it. Well, quite a few people just hopped in. Welcome. Little spike in views. I mean, I guess I'll just play. I have a challenge with the spirit and a challenge with the plague. I have not played spirit in a while. Last time I played her, she was bugged and there were weird issues with the sound, and I haven't played her since. And then this is just a plague challenge. I could do one of those, or I can keep bullying survivors with nerves. Look, test subject 101 TV. I wonder if that's really a Twitch streamer.